and your media affiliation, and who you are posing a question to. Also, as a reminder that we do have a Zoom as well for media. If you do have a question, use the raise hand function. These press conferences, no recording with the press conferences on cell phones or cameras prohibited. And any questions can be directed to Hammond Communications in the back of the room. And as a reminder, locker rooms will be open during this time with North Carolina State. All right, any questions for the student athletes? We'll have one right here in the second row.
Joel Lorenzi with the Omaha World Herald. Obviously, Creighton has a few shot makers. I guess watching film this past week, what are your biggest takeaways from their offense, and what'll be toughest to deal with them?
I feel like the biggest takeaways are that they like to shoot threes. They shoot at a high clip. They can shoot from anywhere on the floor in their backcourt. So I feel like pressure is key for us.
Again, we have one here in the second row.
Trayvon Miles, ABC 11 in Raleigh. This question is for both of you guys, Jarkel and T. T, you talked extensively about wanting to get to the NCAA tournament, how excited you guys were in the video when your names were called. How has this experience stacked up so far being here and, just kind of realizing a dream that you've had since you were a kid?
Oh, man, when I first committed and T decided he was going to come back, that's all we talked about was getting to the tournament. We knew how special we could be as a team. And, man, it was, as you saw in the video, all the emotions came out for all of us. It's what we dreamed of as a kid.
I feel like it was a good time for us. It brought us together, showed us what we can do and accomplish if we play the right way and believe in one another. So that was a good moment for us.
We'll stay in the second row on the right.
Aaron Anderson, Fox 31 Denver. This question's for both of you. This game figures to be an up-and-down battle. When you have teams challenge you, because I know you like to run, do your eyes light up?
Most definitely. Most definitely. We like to play fast as well, and they like to play fast. So, like you said, we light up, and it should be a fun game.
I feel the same way. We like to play fast. We like to get good shots fast, so it should be a great game.
Follow-up question, what about the altitude? Have you guys experienced basketball at a mile high before?
We've been practicing, so it ain't that bad, I feel like. We've been okay with it.
Terquavion, you want to follow up with that?
Oh, well, yeah. I really haven't felt any different.
All right, we're right here in the middle.
John Johnson, WXII 12 in Winston-Salem. This is for both of you guys. This run that you had to get here to the tournament, what have you guys learned about yourselves to get to this point as individuals and then as a team? What have you guys kind of learned?
Well, I would say that I learned that I have a group of brothers that have my back and care about me, and they're going to do everything it takes to win games. So I've also learned that if I'm not doing anything, I know they will help me and encourage me to keep being myself and playing hard. So
I agree.
On the right side in the middle.
Yeah, this is Chip Alexander of the News Observer. Good to see you guys again. I know you're excited about being in the NCAA tournament, but how do you keep from being overly excited to the point that you might make mistakes? Seems like there might be a fine line there about obviously wanting to play hard but not making mistakes.
I feel like we're locked in. Coaches keep us locked in practice, making sure we know like everything we need to know, scout report, all the way down to everything. So I feel like us being together and practicing, keeping us together and locked in for the game.
Jarkel, I know you'll be excited. So how are you going to keep those nerves in check tomorrow?
Man, I like to play emotional, but like Terquavion said, Coach we've been doing our homework, watching a lot of film, and he's been telling us to keep our emotions in check. And while we're here, we might as well try to win some games.
Any other questions? Right down here in the front row. We've got two here in the middle. Go on the left side first.
Obviously, Ryan Kalkbrenner is one of the better defenders in the country. Do you see any similarities from him to maybe anybody you guys played in the ACC this year?
That's a good question.
I would say the big man from Syracuse, kind of similar.
Jesse.
Yeah, Jesse.
Yep.
Stay in the middle.
Jarkel and Terquavion, you know, when you guys get going, you guys are as tough as and out as anybody in the tournament. How much pressure is associated with that, knowing that, you know, a lot of this team's success is riding on you guys and how you come out and perform?
I wouldn't say it's pressure, but I feel like we know what we can do each and every night, and we put a lot of work in, so it's confidence for us.
Yeah, I would say no pressure as well. Like he said, we know what we can do. We just got to put our mind to it.
Any other questions from the group? All right, we'll go online to our Zoom session. Any media who are online, if you have a question, please use the raise hand function. All right, hearing no questions from online, last chance for anybody in the room. Any questions for the student athletes? Back far right.
Gary Hahn with the Wolfpack Sports Network. NC State's one of the great turnaround stories in college basketball. You go from 21 losses to 23 wins, but you're not getting a lot of love from the national media. You guys know what you can do. If you can play to your potential, what do you think the ceiling is for this team?
The ceiling is really high. I feel like that's good. We don't get a lot of love. You know, it's always a good underdog story.
I feel the same way. I feel like it'll be a very high ceiling. I feel like no national recognition keep that chip on our shoulder. That just help us in every way possible.
Any further questions? All right, hearing none, gentlemen, thank you.